Hey guys! I got tagged in this music tag that Kayla from KS Rags to Riches tagged me in, and I was like, okay, I have to do this tag because I just made my top 10 favorite bands and I really liked the questions that she asked and I really liked her answers. So Kayla, you're a lot cooler than I thought you were now. But there are 9 questions having to do with music and your favorite bands, lyrics, songs, all that stuff. So I will get started because, granted, I will probably talk for a really long time. The first question is, what is your favorite band or musician of the moment? Probably right now it is Lostlander, just because I have been on a Lostlander high for pretty much the last year. I don't need to gush more, but definitely my favorite band of the current time is Lostlander. Number 2 is one band that you will always go back to. We Are Scientists. I didn't even need to finish that question because that was kind of self-explanatory, because they will always be my number 1 love in terms of music. Andy will be my number 1 love in general, but We Are Scientists. Number 3, favorite movie soundtrack. And I kind of wanted to like just have soundtracks in general, but probably my favorite movie soundtrack, really love Garden State. The Graduate has a great movie soundtrack. Almost Famous has Almost Famous has such an awesome movie soundtrack. Any of the Twilight movies, I'm not ashamed. They have great soundtracks. It's not fair. Number 4, what are your favorite songs of all time? I actually have these in order of top 3. Number 1, It's a Hit by We Are Scientists. Number 2, Everlong by the Foo Fighters. Number 3, Excuses by the Morning Benders. I've told myself multiple times while listening to Excuses, I was like, this is gonna be my wedding song, my first dance at my wedding. If you've heard that song, do you get that? Do you get that connection I'm making? Isn't that the cutest song ever? Everybody always has like stupid country songs. So many people have had stupid country songs as their first dance song, and I was like, no, why? Number 5, most embarrassing song on your iTunes. I'm just gonna come out and say it that I actually have an entire Good Charlotte album on my iTunes. I have a bunch of CDs back there, if you can kind of see. That's my CD rack. And when I first started to like really build up my iTunes library, I have 12,000 songs, by the way. Like over 12,000 songs in my iTunes library, so I have a lot of music. When I first started to build up my library, I just went and uploaded all of my CDs that I had from when I was a kid. So I have like NSYNC, The Calling, frickin' Chevelle, Dashboard Confessional, and Good Charlotte. So I have a Good Charlotte album in my iTunes. I don't know why I have it there, because I haven't listened to it in lots of years, but maybe one day somebody will be like, hey, let's listen to Lifestyles of the Rich and the Famous, and I'll be like, I have that. I have Lifestyles of the Rich and the Famous on my iTunes. Yeah. Top 3 most played songs on iTunes. And I actually had to go look on my Last.fm because I recently got a new laptop a few months ago, so my iTunes library completely restarted. So based on my Last.fm page, I'll put a link to my Last.fm because I have that. You guys can see my crazy taste. My number 1 most listened to song is We Are Scientists' Rules Don't Stop, and I've listened to it 439 times. Yeah, 439. When that song first came out, it was the first, like, only new music that we had from We Are Scientists in several years. So all of my friends, my We Are Scientists friends, were listening to it over and over and over and over again. I built up a good, like, 200 plays within the first, like, week that it came out. And it also doesn't help that it's like 2 minutes long. So if you're listening to a song over and over and over again, and it's only 2 minutes long, you're gonna listen to it more than if you were listening to like a 4.5 minute song. Number 2 is Spore by Ramona Falls, and I've listened to that 400 times. The same deal with that one. It was a new song that I really liked, that I listened to over and over and over and over again when it first came out. I get weird about songs. I get obsessive. And number 3 is Ghouls by We Are Scientists, and I've listened to that 295 times. All the songs in my top 13 I've listened to over 200 times. Hey Rem, how's it going? I was seeing a bunch of like people be like, oh yeah, I listened to this song like 150 times, and I was like, that's nothing. I've listened to my like 20th most listened to song 150 times. Number 7 is favorite concert you've ever attended. I had to come at this from like an objective point of view because if I wasn't going to, I was basically just gonna say a We Are Scientists concert. We Are Scientists concerts aside, because those are like those are my favorites all the time. All of them are my favorites. So my next most favorite concert, probably, to be honest, was when Andy opened for Driftless Pony Club in Seattle, because that was really, really, really fucking fun. I got to sing with Andy, we both got to sing on a Driftless Pony Club track, we got to hang out with Wheezy Waiter, it was all of our friends there, it was so much fun, and it was so just like chill and laid back, and everybody was just having a really good time, and I miss Craig, and Tour, and VidCon, and all of that. Driftless Pony Club, man! They're like a YouTube band that doesn't suck. Because there's a lot of YouTube bands and YouTube musicians that have this kind of false sense of awesomeness because they have like a shit ton of subscribers. But Driftless Pony Club's actually a really good band. Number 8 is most underrated musician, in your opinion? Oh my god! Like everybody I listen to? Noah Gunderson? Chris Orlowski? My boyfriend's underrated. Underrated by himself. Seriously, like, he deserves more credit than he gets, because he's awesome. Yeah, Noah Gunderson, everyone else I've ever mentioned, and Andy Glover are very underrated. And number 9 is favorite quote or song lyric. And again, this was really, really hard because I like a lot of fucking music. But I did come up with some. One of them being the entire lyrics of Jesus Jesus by Noah Gunderson, because that song is so heartbreakingly perfect and truthful. It's beautiful, and it just all the feels, all the feelings. Like, if you ever get a chance to see Noah Gunderson play in your city, do it. Just do it. Another favorite lyric verse thing of mine is the chorus to It's a Hit by We Are Scientists, because it has a lot of like personal connection to me. Basically, it was what my entire freshman year of college was. Like, that song was my freshman year in college. But I will read the general chorus, but I still don't understand what this whole thing is about, and all the words that you said are somehow stuck in my mouth. And this was going so well, but I don't know what I did. All I really can tell is I've been hit, I've been hit, I've been hit. I won't go into it, but I think I posted a video about it on my old channel, but my roommate was a heinous bitch. And then a particularly nice lyric from my boyfriend. Andy writes really, really nice lyrics. Like, Andy writes great lyrics, and I don't know how he can just do that on a whim, but I really like the lyrics to Red Moon, and I really, really like the lyrics to a song he posted back in May called Play Along. One of the verses in particular is, I try to be exemplary the way that I choose to be. I'm addicted to euphoria of generosity. They say everything's ephemeral and soon my light will fade, but I need a better reason than the dollars that I'm paid. Like, okay, how awesome are those lyrics, man? And his lyrics are definitely my favorite part of his music, because he writes really nice lyrics. Yeah! I really liked that tag. It made me look back at my last FM to see how much music I've listened to, and I've listened to a lot of music. I will post who I'm tagging below, because I don't know who I'm going to come up with to tag, because I'm lazy like that. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and check out my last FM page because I listen to a lot of music, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!